These people were chosen, and they are the elect, and they can only follow one voice. And that's the true voice of Yeshua. It's his voice that called us all out of this wicked and evil and perverse world. It's him that's going to give us power to reign in this new kingdom. I believe that. I do. I believe that. But we must believe as a people, as followers, Jew and Gentile alike. We don't have no problem with the European powers and the 10 horns in America trying to bring forth their kingdom. They're working 24 hours in a day to lock this whole earth under a new world order. And what we're doing? What are we doing? 24 hours a day. They got every alphabet you can name. The CIA, the JDL, every alphabet you can name, they have an agency for to bring forth their kingdom. What do we have? And I'm starting to believe out there, looking at the state of our people, we don't want nothing. We really don't want anything, because in order to get something, we must lay something down. Everyone wants to hold on to the little they have. You must lay something down. Go to Romans the 12th chapter. I need you to hold John and go to Romans 12. We must be willing to lay something down. Period. Read Romans 12. Read.
Romans chapter 12, verse 4. Excuse me.
Yeah, 1.
Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
A living sacrifice. That's everything you have and everything you can do, and every gift the Most High ever put in you should be used towards bringing forth the kingdom. Everything. If you got gifts of your hands, you should be building something to bring forth the kingdom of heaven. Period. What did Christ have to give up to sit as king of our kingdom? Everything. And that's why I'm perplexed with this prosperity movement they're talking about in the church, where God is just giving you money and giving you things to show how blessed you are. No, it don't work that way. If anything, you have to give up something and understand that your reward is in the kingdom to come. Because if you get too much in this kingdom, you might fight against the kingdom to come. You don't want what you want in an unknown kingdom that you really don't know too much about when you got everything right now. Okay, the Most High says, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither have it been put in the minds of men what's prepared for us. So I don't know really what I'm going to get over there, but I'm riding a Lamborghini over here. So some people, with this prosperity movement, they're getting the kingdom right now. This is it. This is their kingdom. And I'm going to say this. The sacrifice is not talking about money. It's not talking about money, because if you sacrifice what the Most High gave you up here to bring forth this kingdom, everything will be put on your road that's needed to bring forth this kingdom. And that's including resources. But it's coming together, putting ideas together, executing and finishing the ideas. Read.
Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
Go ahead.
Holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
That's the least we can do. Read.
Verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
We must find out what the Most High wants. And in order to get this, we must first become brainwashed. The renewing of your mind. Why do you think Paul is saying this? The renewing of our minds. We've been receiving nothing but nonsense, mayhem, and total confusion in our current educational system. We need to have a renewed mind because our minds are filled with the filth of this world and the filth of our educational systems. Read.
Verse 3. For I say, through the grace given unto me, to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think.
Go ahead.
But to think soberly, according as the Most High hath dealt to every man the measure of faith.
Go ahead.
For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office.
Read that again.
Verse 4. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office.
I wanted to bring this earlier because I wanted to show that there's many members to a body, but all don't have the same office. This is one of the biggest wedges that's between the people that believe within the earth today. They feel that because they have a part of the body someone else don't have, that they can't come together with others. Well, I'm not seeing it exactly how you're seeing it, so you can go your way. It's not that way. The arm is not going to walk. But if you wake up and your arm is missing, that's a problem. You okay? The eyes cannot hear. Every member has a part of the body, and one is not against the other. But I'm looking at all these Israelite groups out here and all these different teachers because one little thing. They feel that we can't operate as brothers. And I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to bring this out, and I said it before. The majority of those groups and teachers out there do not agree with what we're teaching in this church. Because you can't disagree with truth. So they look for something that's wrong. The majority of people that disagree with what we're teaching, really, and I'm going to tell you, because I remember when we first started teaching, everyone was down. And something shifted drastically when we came out with a video called The True Name of the Most High in Christ. Everyone was down with everything we said up until that point. We came out with a video called The True Name of the Most High in Christ, and now people are saying everything is wrong. When yet you was with us and was down with everything we were teaching in the beginning. Why? Because we're not wrestling with flesh and blood. People are calling and are connected with gods. And I never said, listen, I can't operate with you if you call Yahweh or whatever. I'm just telling you I'm not going to do it. We can still coexist to survive and help each other. We can still be the members of the same body and try to operate and help each other. We can still do this. But yet, because we give the name of the Most High, people don't want to work. But I'm sorry, we'll work with you, but we're not going to compromise what we know. That's on one level. Another level is everyone have a different gift according to what the Most High blessed them with. Some people feel a certain type of way because they can't do certain things other people can do. But that's not their vocation. That's not their part. So they'll get upset and envy is set in, jealousy is set in, all types of emotions because they want to do something else. They want to see what they see someone else do. When the Most High give people gifts according to His grace. If someone else is handling something, okay, I don't need to do that. Let me find out where I fit in. Let me do this, let me do that. But everybody want to be a star.